Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. So, coming up in 2 months, we're getting finally getting Daredevil Born Again, and we're finally getting a trailer, even though there was a version released back at D23. I think there was one at Comic Con, and I think there might have been one somewhere else as well. So that all being said, why is it they're just finally releasing one 2 months, just 2 months before it? Who knows? I saw an article, like a week ago, saying that I think it is now the closest to release trailer we've ever had, but some of the others, i.e., Loki season 2 and others, there were only a few days further, so it's not necessarily unprecedented. But anyways, um, in other videos I've spoken about it before. I love the Marvel Netflix shows in general, as I love most of Marvel stuff, even though a lot of stuff people poo poo or whatever. Um, and as we're basically getting continuation of the Netflix show, eager to see what we're getting here. So let's go ahead and take a look at Daredevil Born Again.
Thank you for finding the time. I will admit, it's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again. A lot of time has passed. By the look of it, you've come up in the world. I could say the same about you. The mayor
Mayor Fisk
serves his city. I can see you're not entirely convinced. Can you blame me? I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system. Why did you stop being a vigilante? The line was crossed. It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power it has over us. This city can't go unchecked. Sometimes peace needs to be broken. And chaos must reign.
The blood's still on the painting.
Mind putting the hatchet down? I was raised to believe in grace.
White Tiger. Okay.
But I was also raised
Oh.
to believe in retribution.
Ah, okay. Oh. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So that looks like it's going to be good. So yeah, let's I mean, just overall, much of what I expected. We're gonna get, you know, um, there have been commentary by, I believe Vincent D'Onofrio said it, and John Bernthal. I can't remember if Charlie Cox has said this as well, but have said that in many ways this is actually going to be a little more violent than the Netflix show, which should be interesting. And of course, violence in itself is not anything if the story's not good. But again, in Kevin Feige, I have faith. And the fact that, again, they had filmed this originally not to be a continuation of the Netflix series, but something in itself. And then Kevin Feige was just like, after he got his power back and everything, was just like, yeah, no, this is not going to work. This we're starting over. I mean, they kept some things, I believe, but they were like, nope, this is what we're going to be doing. So that also gives me extra trust. So let's look through here quickly. There were a couple shots that I was. I mean, that's a great shot right there. Um, Okay, so hold on.
It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature,
Love.
hating the power it has over us.
Okay, just random people. I was trying to see if I could if recognize who that might have been. Okay, again, we get where is he?
The chaos must.
You, okay, there we are. Our a good uh a good image of Muse there, who's supposedly our main antagonist, if not others. We see Frank, Punisher. Glad to see Bernthal back.
Raised to believe in
Karen,
grace.
White Tiger, as you said. And let's see if I can get a good that shot of White Tiger. Mm-hmm. Okay, there we go. So with the amulet right there, looking good. And this is okay. The shot I saw really, I was just like, okay. So as we have here, we have the helmet from before. Um, we have the black helmet, the gold from She-Hulk, and then there's like silver gray one, which again, Daredevil has obviously had various costumes throughout the comic runs and everything. So I'm curious, is it this is the only kind of Easter egg allusion we're gonna get to this, or are we gonna see actually maybe get to see each of these costumes at some point? Because again, I'm not sure. I'm thinking this black one. I'm thinking it might be kind of equivalent to the, like I said, the black and I think it was black and red suit. Um, but I could be wrong about that. But yeah, there's been so many, different suits, like so many superheroes, obviously, again. So it would be cool if we do get to see little bits. And one thing that it says in here that, was never quite said in any of the promotion material before is, as Kingpin said, why did you stop being a vigilante? So, and he said a line was crossed. So that'll be interesting to see um, if we get a lot of that backstory. So yeah, just overall, I mean, I'm gonna end up watching that a couple other times, including watching other people's reactions to it. But it looks good, and again, for I like that. The last shot had there before I took it down. Daredevil with New York City's skyline etched into the letters at the bottom. Very nice. But yeah, so looking forward to it. May 4th, just under 2 months. And, again, we know we've got Bullseye, Punisher, of course, Foggy and Karen, who weren't originally supposed to be back in it. Back in it, of course, uh, Wilson Fisk, Kingpin, and the actress playing his wife Vanessa is from the original because originally she was recast. So, but yeah, now that they're making a continuation and all that, great. We're getting all these back. And of course, again, in my heart of hearts, as I'm sure with many fans, I'm hoping that somewhere peppered through this, we get the Defenders. Um, you know, be it little cameos or like, for a good little part of an episode or whatever. Again, come on. Mike Coulter, Luke Cage, Kristen Ritter, Jessica Jones. I'll even say Finn Jones as Danny Rand, I guess, even, which I know that's one that, again, most people have issues about. I mean, because Iron Fist definitely was the weakest of the original Netflix series. But, I mean, hey, new direction and everything. Maybe some in new hands, they can do something better with him. But again, many reports are that they may go a different route. I mean, we also had Colleen, so maybe that, or maybe they'll have a different Iron Fist. But again, if this is a continuation, because the Defender saga is now canon, I'd love to see them all. And again, as I said, Jessica Henwick, Colleen, um, Simone Messick, I think, yeah, Misty. Again, so many great supporting cast members. I would love to see this Turk even, you know. So I hope we get to see the Defenders somehow brought back in through Born Again. I don't think any of them necessarily need to get their own series again, at least not yet if they do. But I would love to see that. And again, this is New York, so it ain't gonna happen. I know, but if we had a little Spidey cameo, that would be cool. And then again, there's all that. Spider-Man 4. There were rumors it was gonna be him kind of versus Kingpin, and we're gonna have Daredevil in it. And then there's supposedly some rumors going around now that it's like him and Punisher kind of against a Hulk, which I'm like, I don't know about that. But still, there's so much potential for so much overlap with this show. And again, the MCU in general, that's the fun of it. Yeah, we don't have to overdo every hero has to be in everything, but if you have a good story that makes sense, and again, they are a large number of them are in comic wise the same area, and even in the MCU we haven't got a ton of them. But again, the Avengers, even though they're kind of all over the place, the OGs were in New York. Now we're gonna have the Thunderbolts in Avengers Tower. Um, I mean, they can still come and go, whatever. You got Miss Marvel over in Jersey, which again, I believe Yosef Khan, I forget the actor's name who plays Kamala's dad. We saw in the little teaser, he's in here for some extent. I don't know to what extent he is. So maybe a little Miss Marvel cameo or something. Again, there is just so much room for so much. So again, I could rant on this for days. Again, if you've watched my videos before, especially when it comes to Marvel, I have ranted so much. Well, Marvel, Star Wars, etc., etc., Star Trek. But yeah, so much room for it. And again, this is last thing I'll say. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. Kind of, like I said, ultra wish fulfillment. Of course, bring back the Defenders if we got a little of them, and then even if we maybe got a little bit of Cloak and Dagger or Runaways or something, that would be cool. But again, I don't know if they'll go all that far. So, anyways, that is my reaction to Marvel Television's Daredevil Born Again official trailer for Disney Plus, dropping March 4th, just under 2 months. Can't wait. So, as always, feel free to share, subscribe. Hope you give me a like if you like my content. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hit that notification button so you know when I drop something new. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and click the button. Just do it. Just click it. Pandering. Sorry. And as always, of course, feel free to leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of the trailer. Finally, getting a trailer for Born Again. Of course, if you have any comments concerning my reaction or any suggestions or anything, again, feel free to let me know. And as always, thanks for watching.